Joining us now, we have Shannon Astrike with Astrike Financial and Cetera Financial Services. Shannon, great to have you with us.
Thanks, Jenna. Thanks for having me today.
So let's start with the intersection of taxes and wealth management. How are you helping people navigate these two and maximize their outcomes?
So I think first and foremost, the thing that we're able to do as CPAs and advisors is that we're very aware of our clients' tax situation, their tax bracket, the impact that the taxes has on the investments, and looking at those portfolios to understand when it's appropriate to harvest your gains and losses to better their tax situation, and also looking at opportunities for Roth conversions, being aware of the current tax brackets that we're in this low season of tax, and what's coming around the corner after 2024 here, right? Mm-hmm. So being aware of that and focused on it and making sure we're having client conversations to understand, their long-term goals and making sure that we're managing our non-qualified portfolios as well as our qualified to, do the best that we can to minimize the tax impact.
And what are you most excited about with Cetera right now?
So I'm super excited about the Women's Impact Network. And, it kicked off a little over a year ago. It's advisor driven. Majda has done a phenomenal job, as we saw this morning, on the stage. But they have done an incredible job of getting that up and running. They've put a lot of hours, a lot of sweat and tears, I know, into it. And the impact that it has had, I think, for the women in this industry. We've always kind of been the underdog, if you will. 18% of advisors are women, and that's a small number in the big picture. And sometimes I think we feel like we get overlooked. And it's nice now to feel like we have a network of advisors that we're comfortable being around, talking to, and sharing ideas. So I'm super excited to see where that's going to continue to go, because I feel like in the past it was started and then it kind of died along when COVID started, and now it feels like it's back, it's got momentum, and it's something that's going to be around for a long time to come. So hats off to the ladies that have been driving this from the ground, up.
So you mentioned a lot of energy. What do you take home from Cetera's conferences and events such as this one?
I think it's the energy and the excitement of being here. So in our daily life, we get hung up in our office doing our day-to-day activities, right? The rebalancing of portfolios, meeting with clients, the processes, right? And I think it's easy to lose focus on the big picture of what we do. And when you come to an event such as Connect or Impact, any of these events that Cetera offers, it's the opportunity to be around other people in the industry, and it renews your excitement for what you do. I always go home and I'm so excited. I have tons of ideas of things that I can implement, things I need to research, better ways that we can build our practice and grow our practice. And it feels like you're constantly re-engineering what you do, right? I kind of have a saying that I use, and it's education plus engineering equals acceleration. And I think about that here right now, and that's what we're doing, right? We're educating ourselves more, right? We're really re-engineering what we do, and then it's going to prepare us for acceleration long term. This morning I had the opportunity to sit down with leadership at breakfast and to sit and talk with some of our top leaders. That to me it's refreshing, it's energizing. It really makes me go back and want to do what I do better. So
a really high level of exposure.
Exactly. That's exciting.
Any other areas where Cetera has really helped you add value to your business and succeed?
Definitely. In the growth area of Cetera. So we've acquired a couple of practices over the last couple of years. And in doing that, we were able to find the people that we wanted to acquire on our own, but Cetera was very impactful. Dan May specifically, we were involved with him, and he was able to help us understand the process, the hurdles, really be able to put that roadmap in place for us so that we could, I think, efficiently, acquire and onboard those clients. Everybody had to be repapered, which is always a struggle. But I think once you understand, the process, and the key is really making it as easy for the client as you possibly can. If it's easy, they're going to most likely follow along. If they're facing a lot of hurdles and it's becoming difficult, then, there's a chance that you might end up losing, out on some of those opportunities. But Dan was very instrumental with his business development team in helping us, acquire and do that in both cases. So I love Cetera from that standpoint, that they're always growing and they're always looking to, assist their advisors in that opportunity too.
Well, congratulations again on all the growth, and it's great to have you back with us, Shannon.
Thanks. Thanks, Jenna.
And thank you to everyone watching. Once again, that was Shannon Astrike with Astrike Financial and Cetera Financial Services. I'm Jenna Dagenhart with Asset TV.